everyone! Welcome to the stream today. Okay. Alright. So today I think we should do the event, for Fremine. Yeah, y'all didn't tell me Ayato was gonna be on the banner. I thank goodness I didn't swipe too much on Farina because the hydro husbandos are priority. Okay. So that's definitely happening today. Definitely happening. The first, okay, so there's a few things going on today. There is, a scavenger hunt and hide and seek event in World of Warcraft for my OnlyFangs Hardcore Guild. That's happening at 1 my time, 1 p.m. PST. So that's in a couple of hours. And then after that, there's going to be, I think there's hide and seek first, and then there's a scavenger hunt. And I definitely want to do it. But first I want to do, like, I have a priority. Like, I need to do Ayato, get Ayato, and do the Genshin event. Okay, so let's hop to it. I don't want to do too much preamble. Let me move the... And this song is so nice. The song that plays in the water, I love it. Hi. I have not done Ayato's quest event, no. But I want to. I was debating whether I should do the event today and then pull for Ayato, or Ayato's quest and then pull for Ayato. But I think I'll just do his quest maybe next week, maybe on Monday, because I won't have time to do it after. Wow. Oh my God, he's so graceful though. I think Neuvillette is always going to be the S tier husbando in Genshin so far.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
We've received your commission request.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
I hope she's not going to be as rude today as she was in the Farina quest, because she was just...
Oh,
hope
you
she's
are
had her
exactly
breakfast this
the
morning.
helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
Oh no, what?
They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
What?
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
The fish went away.
exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
No, it's obvious what you need.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
The water imps?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
Like Like Nessie?
The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thuxy.
This is like a demon?
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face.
Oh?
It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
What? Is it a mermaid? Or merman?
Even though the tales vary regarding its
But
appearance,
is it eating
everyone
children?
agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And
What the
once it
fuck?
finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
That is terrifying.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence? Is she like a cryptozoologist?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
It does sound like that.
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
Well, maybe the water imp pooped them out.
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me.
Yeah, that's no laughing matter. That's no laughing matter.
Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well.
Kappa?
Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish sheps on the island can understand human language.
Love me to infinity, babe. Thank you for the 29-month resub. Appreciate it.
Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
We'll go check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Okay. So, his thing is eating children. Investigate the waters where the fish have disappeared. It's far away. It's an area I've never been to before. Oh, I can explore a new place. I should try to get that big teleport thing. Look at him. It's the best character. Okay. I should go unlock the big thing. Statue of the Seven, yeah. I should go do it. Is that the red light coming out in the distance? I think so. Let's go get it. If my Gamba doesn't work today for Ayato, like if I get unluck, then I'll have to do a Boba ritual next week. Okay, I'll just basically have to show Boba on stream, and I think that might work. Yeah. Now, that's only if I get unluck today. So, oh, how the hell do I get all the way up there? Oh my god, I'm getting distracted right now. I'm getting distracted. I need to go straight ahead. The Genshin Impact really is like ADHD playground. It's very good if you have ADHD. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that shiny thing over there? Like, it's very difficult to go from point A to point B. I have to really try. I really have to try hard to do this. Am I 50-50? No. I don't know how long ago I pulled last, but, I need those things. Yay! Yeah! New map! Yay! Can I... Okay. Great! What's that over there? Oh, let me get it. No! Fuck! Let me try again. Let me try again. Let me try again. Nice. 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 I got it. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yes. The event! The event! The event! In a straight line. Straight ahead. So what's this area? Oh, look how beautiful. Wow. Wow. Cool. Look. The vibes of Genshin are unmatched. Unmatched, I tell you. No Kazuha? You got Kazuha. Oh wait, it's... I had Jean. I pulled for Furina, and I got Jean. I lost. And I could only spend $15 that day. Yeah. Now, but for Ayato, things are different. Okay, this is different. We have a different budget for Hydro Husbandos. How's my cat? She's doing a lot better. Thank you so much for asking. Wow. What the fuck is that? Whoa. Cool. I gotta look at it. It's so pretty. What's going on? Okay, sometimes you may see strange research devices on the land. After interacting with them, you can use the power of the ball octopus. What? Oh, when on land. Oh, okay. Oh, you can swap between octopus, but I've never used the octopus ability. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it does. I don't know what ball octopus abilities.
Ah! I see everything.
Okay, look, fuck it. First of all, okay. I need to be doing the event. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to go to the damn event. I am getting super distracted. But look how neat that was. I have no idea what I don't know how to use it. Like, I'm pressing E. I don't really understand how to use it. Okay. Yes, I have a serious ADHD in this game, trying to go from point A to point B. Especially since this is a new area I just unlocked. And that was such a beautiful, shiny thing in the forest. Okay, just go straight. Go straight. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Avoid shiny things. We do not have time for that today. Go ahead. Is that it? We're gonna investigate
Is
the water.
this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about?
Yes.
It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there.
Extended all the way into the
These
water.
look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Ooh. At first I'm like, but the water imp doesn't have feet.
Wait,
No, it's for
did
the
you hear
victim.
something just now?
It's the victim's feet. Gurgling noises can be heard coming from the water. The noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash.
What is that? Don't come any closer!
It's the water imp!
Paimon? Traveler?
Oh. I can't believe he's been the one eating people.
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
I'm joking.
Fruminay!
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
That helmet was pretty spooky and scary.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investigating the water imp called Thelxie.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Then could you tell us what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
What kind of toy?
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fruminay, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request. But out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it.
Don't. Chat, do not. It's a normal toy.
It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Okay.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
The fish are gone. He nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. Suddenly, his breath catches in his throat.
I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise.
Oh, okay.
So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's how it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Fruminay, preparing for another day of work. Oh.
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Okay, he's the one getting eaten by his own thing.
So in the end, it was just Fruminay. Paimon
Yes.
spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What?
It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well.
Damn. I wanted to see
I'll
the
try
water.
to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Is there anything we can do?
Thanks for offering, but I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Did us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Oh yeah.
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
True. We're really experienced in this kind of thing.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yeah, I think Paimon's right.
Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
It's weird for a character to actually ask Lumine. Is what Paimon says also what you want? Usually that's
I've
just
stored
assumed.
Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands.
Oh, he's cute!
You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let's
That's
really
it.
give it a try. Hey, Thelxie, are you there?
Oh, it's so cute.
So that's Fremone's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Where is Penguin Town? I want to go.
It's not really anywhere famous or important.
What?
Don't worry about it.
You can't just mention Penguin Town and not tell me where it is.
Hey, Thelxie, nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
Can Thelxie talk?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
Okay.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and
I probably
coral,
have that already.
so I can craft a weapon for him.
Since I pick up everything I see.
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
But he doesn't have any hands.
What an imaginative employer. Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Okay.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
No way.
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Okay. Oh, is this gonna be like a
here we go.
mini game?
I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck.
Oh my god, is this gonna be hard?
Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately.
Oh no!
I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
Is this gonna be a big brain?
Okay. knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
I'm not so sure. Oh my god. Okay. Left click and drag to assemble the circuit. Right click to delete improper circuit. He needs to go here. Oh, okay. You can stick them together. Okay. Okay, so you just connect the line. That's easy. That seems okay.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
They are.
They are the
Yes.
pride of Fontaine.
They're the pride of Fontaine.
Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I would never hurt a Melusine.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
He's like, great job. You connected the line.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty smart, so.
Then let's move on to the underwater part.
What?
It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral.
Yeah, I love underwater stuff.
Speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment.
We're pretty
right?
much experts.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm good. Thanks, but no. Yay. Okay. Go to the body of water he mentioned. We'll just swim in there. Can't dive yet. This is new, I think. No, I've used that before. Okay, I remember that one. Okay, I do remember that one. But there was a new one that I didn't understand what the fuck it really wanted. Whee! Whee!
It should be right over there.
Yay!
We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search.
What? Okay. To the conch shell.
This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
This one? Maybe? Full fathom 5 Thelxie lies, of his bones are coral made. Wait, so Thelxie was a real water imp, but hey look! It's Nouvelette. It's mini Nouvelette. What does this one say? It doesn't say anything. Oh, it's the materials for the weapon. So Thelxie was really a water imp, but is gone now, I guess. It was just a legend.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Why am I being attacked? Who's trying to fight me? Oh my god! I don't know what to do. Okay, we can't do this right now. We cannot have ADHD win. Okay, we need to just fucking go forward. Yeah. Oh man, that's so great. I didn't know you could actually jump out of the water and in like a dolphin. I didn't know you could do that. Can everybody do that? No! Wait. No, not everyone can do that. Only Nouvelle can do it. Oh my god. Oh, only Fontaine. Oh, okay. Only Fontainians. That's cool. He's just so great. Every day I have a new reason to love Nouvelle.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Wow, what a nice thing to say.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Why is he obsessed with that?
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
No, he did. He said it was personal.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see.
Just
So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything else
Sure,
to
you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
do. Yeah, you buttered us up already, so we don't mind.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right?
The water imp that eats children.
Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
What?
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
What?
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
There is ads right now? Let me check. Yes, the ad is in progress for 1 minute. I'll wait 1 second. Yeah, I'll wait. Zep, where's the crown? It's right here. Okay. I don't know if I can stick it on my head though, because I have the ears. Yeah, I do have it. I just don't know how I would set it up. Oh, you know what I could do? While we're waiting for Adge to finish. I think I have other bunny ears. I don't see them. I thought I have the other set. I have so many bunny ears in this house. Dang, where did I put them? I don't know. Okay, no more Adge. Yeah, Viera can't wear the headpieces. I could, see, this, basically, it got unglued, but I could glue it back. But I just can't really deal with it right now. I'll figure it out. Basically, I could get the other pair of bunny ears and get my in-ear headphones into it.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Is that actually Bigfoot in the background? Yes. This is Bigfoot with an Elpis flower. This is so cute. Thanks for asking. Okay. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old. What? Forever alone syndrome?
Mm-hmm. It's a type of
it's a mental disorder. Oh,
those affected
sorry.
by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities.
I feel bad now. I was making fun of it.
The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Okay, so it makes him feel very lonely, and he's actually obsessed with the water imp because of this.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
I agree. That would be horrible. I love Paimon.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Oh no. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
This is a little too real for Genshin players. This is a little on the nose for me.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Salacia plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day, and singing between fields of golden tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. As for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell. The king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual. But he had already lost everything, and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. Oh no! Just as this prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
I mean, it's a pretty good story.
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy.
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
Yeah, like he could channel that into creative outlet, like drawing, painting, and stuff. Like he's already wrote this pretty sweet story. Like the story was really good. So
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
sad penguin baby.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the water imp prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends.
Yeah.
We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
Hell yeah. New chapter of the story is great. What a nice idea. That's why they want to give the penguin a little sword to charge forth.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
I just seen the raid. Cyborg Angel, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Hey, it's really good to see you. What's up? Welcome everyone from Cyborg Angel's channel. We're here just doing the new Genshin Impact story. Probably later today we'll do some... there's a big hide and seek event and scavenger hunt event in Hardcore WoW I'll probably be doing a little later. Emox, thank you for subbing. I'm doing really good. Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear from you. Emox, thanks for the sub again. Yeah, I've been doing great. Things have been chill. I've been playing basically 3 games. Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft Hardcore, and Genshin Impact. That's kind of it. This is all I do with my time.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a water imp kingdom?
We'll just take over Fontaine.
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains.
Oh, or that.
I've already asked Fremine to research them for me.
Oh.
We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Okay, yeah, maybe that instead.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the kingdom of water imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the water imp kingdom, right?
Yes, that will
Sadly,
count.
no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
What?
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
I'll try my
It's
best.
all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Okay.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
I hope we can get Thelxie to talk.
That's
though.
great news. I must thank you all.
Paimon is so cute. Yes.
With that in mind,
I love her.
how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
I do have the Paimon crown. I was trying to get it to work, but I've got bunny ears and headphones, so it's kind of a challenge right now. I probably have to put this on first, but yeah, I'll deal with it later.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
2 days?
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
He doesn't think it's gonna work? Okay. Oh, crap. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare ourselves? For what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Oh my god.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just
Yeah.
promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
Does he think this isn't gonna work?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
You know this illness really well?
Ah, so that's why you looked like you
Oh,
knew
no.
exactly what she was talking
No,
about.
what?
Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No.
Okay.
Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, The patient could even pass away.
What? It could get
They
that
could die?
serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it.
This is messed up.
So, if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Oh my god. Don't worry. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow.
Yeah, true.
The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart.
Oh my god. This is so sad.
But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
He said, man, don't you wish we could blame all mental illness on ley line abnormalities? Yes, I wish it was that easy just to cure the mental illness. But I do think that it's a really beautiful allegory about the power of story, the power of creative outlets, and fantasy to help you make it through a challenging time mentally. Like, I think this is one of the overarching themes that we see a lot in Genshin, is the value of story and storytelling. Like, sometimes, I think one thing that we hear a lot in Genshin throughout is how, like, metaphor and fairy tales can have more truth in them, that can be more meaningful to you personally than something laid out explicitly. So the Penguin Town, yeah, what about Penguin Town?
So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Lady Omega, thanks for the 15-month resub. Appreciate it. Oh.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys.
Why did he put on the helmet when we mentioned Penguin Town? The fuck?
And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Is it that he is embarrassed?
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
Yeah, it does seem like
No,
that.
I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Wow, that's a really philosophical take.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
It's like the platonic world of ideals.
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something.
So it's like this is a metaphor for the safety of a fantasy world. You can find a refuge in it.
I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Wow, how nice! Oh my god, that's so nice.
Really? Like a miracle?
That's honestly so beautiful. That was so beautifully written.
Well, if that's
I
in
want to try
order.
the helmet too. I'll have what he's having. I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Dulcie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Okay. Part 1 is already done. That was fast. Oh. Cool. What? Is this stuff I should do right now, or can I just do this story and then do this later? Probably, because I want to get all this primo. Because I'm really, really limited on time right now, because I have the hide and seek event coming up. Okay. I will do this after for the primos. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. Today, day after tomorrow. I can probably be in the morning. Right? Do we have to wait all the way till 1748? Ah! What hide and seek event? Oh no, it's for my hardcore WoW guild. They're having a guild event today, and so I wanted to be part of it. Because if I win, I'll get 1,000 gold.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thalxie!
Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's got his sword now. Or he's like it's a spear, really, with a shield.
Oh,
Looks
Thalxie's got
great.
himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxie looks more formidable than ever.
Looks
You've
great.
really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped too.
We didn't do shit. What are you talking about? Oh wait, we did. No, that's true. We tested the motherboard.
Yes, you really had a good eye
And we
for
found the materials. Okay, yeah, that's right. We did.
Everything you found was high quality.
Right, I forgot that we found the materials.
Speaking of which,
I felt like I didn't do it.
Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, But then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Looks like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll add the weapons.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thalxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
True. Good idea.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else?
Color. More color. Yeah.
Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color
Wait.
and hope.
Wait a minute. She's like, oh, I'm not very good at drawing. And then she draws like perfect representations of every character.
Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great!
And she's full
Everyone
of shit.
looks super pumped up. Thalxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zarya. And this is still just the first page.
Did they put a camera in this little guy so her son can see?
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished.
I bet.
We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Yeah.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thalxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Prince's country. But we need the crown, right? Weren't we about to get that? What happened to it? Okay. Too shallow. Yeah, she's modest. She's just modest. Whee. Zoom in.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
1, 2.
These should be enough.
That's the stuff.
I knew you'd have a knack for fun.
Whoa!
Cool.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins?
Oh, is it
ahead?
gonna be a domain? I bet. Assaulting the kingdom. Okay, unleashes a shockwave at Thalxie's position, dealing physical damage. That's fine, probably. Or maybe I should have had Baiju instead, because there's gonna be water once. Oh well, it's fine. Probably only need Nahida. Man, this event is like
So
pretty
these are the
involved.
underwater ruins that Fremine found.
This is a whole underwater
Pretty
ruins for the
amazing,
event.
but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
It's the Kingdom of Water Imps, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the Water Imps' colorful houses and the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay. We have to use our imagination.
Whoa,
Fantasy.
someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
We're role playing.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon fantasy mode. Ahem. Young
Oh my God.
adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
Guardian goddess of this land. Oh?
We are the companions of
Oh?
Prince Thalxi, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
What do you mean? Paimon? Just pretending? I don't know.
Oh, reclaiming your glory. Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
This lore is too deep. Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
This feels like real Paimon. Like maybe this is how she really is.
My gratitude
true
to your divine
identity.
highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
She's like a DM now. Use Prince Thalxi's Water Imp's Chanson to defeat opponents more easily. After using this skill, Thalxi must charge up before being able to use it again.
Please be careful, brave adventurers.
Oh, okay.
Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of Water Imp. They're called... Hilly Churls of the Deep.
Hilly Churls of the Deep.
Emerge. Right here.
Oh no!
Hey,
I want to see what Fremine does.
Those accursed enemies are back again.
I have no idea.
Your
what it
highness, please show them what you're made of.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
is. It's Dungeons and Paimons, yeah.
Emerge.
Well, dragons. There's dragons here.
Nothing lasts forever.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His highness is so strong now that even a divinitroll of the deep would pose no threat to him.
There we go.
Getting gear.
Oh crap, sorry. I hit the guy.
The Temple of
Hit the
Wisdom.
penguin.
I see everything.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Blasting.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of Water Imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thalxi's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic
Oh yeah, we got
adventures
this
as
already.
well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
It's a really cute story. I actually love it.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the
It's
new
very
pages
wholesome.
first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon. Oh, there's 3 D's in this word. This is a typo.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
It's a great picture.
At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No.
We have to do the
The
last.
crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled.
Oh no!
They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zuria is really talented at drawing.
It is beautiful, yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child,
You think
you'll
it's
also
plot
be able to brighten
foreshadowing?
up when that time comes, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like overarching plot. Little hints.
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Sounds good.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
She's a really good mom. She's the mom of the year. Don't you think? She's been really supportive of her child.
All right, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Fremine's working really hard.
Yeah. Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because I hope...
He's blushing.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
It does. What the fuck?
Am I turning red?
Oh my god, what's your problem? Don't tease Fremine, Paimon. It's rude.
All right. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see
Why is
other
he
in 2
blushing
days'
so?
time.
He's so peepo shy. He's like peepo shy, the character.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god.
See you in 2 days.
See ya.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
What a nice thought. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Man. I'll do the mini game later. That's really the power of storytelling and fantasy, isn't it? Like, it lets you, whenever everything seems shit in the reality that surrounds you, you can retreat into the fantasy and feel better. You can have a miracle because it takes you out of, like, banging the drum of everything that's wrong. You know, like when things are bad, it's just really easy to get caught into this loop of, well, it's just, this is how things are and I can't escape it and it's just never going to get better. But like, it's so, that's actually, you know what? That's what Genshin Impact did for me this year. Because I was in a really, really shitty time. Like mentally, I've never been in a worse mental state, actually, this last winter. And I really needed an escape. And Genshin Impact gave that to me, and it helped me feel so much better, actually. So I'll always be grateful to this.
Today's the final day of Felxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp. Hey, Fremine! Felxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Games have that power. For me, it was mostly because, like, after leaving my home in Ukraine and finally settling in America, and then, like, I guess when I finally got here last year, I felt like this is it. And that's when the depression really, really hit hard. And so this was, like, such a nice escape for me, and it still is so comforting.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Yeah.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, they've been looking for us.
Oh,
We
and
did not report in for a while.
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
She's wondering if we drowned or something.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened?
The
that
water,
imp
yeah.
Felxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Yeah, we're handling it.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
I love how blunt Paimon is, because she's like, oh yeah, that was just from Nate. It's all his fault. But we're going to fix it.
Fremine? Diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
What?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut d'Estray.
Wait, Lescaut d'Estray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place
No
called
way.
Stray.
No way.
Anyway,
No
his
way.
mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away
Wait.
from an accident many years ago. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
No. 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 This can't be.
It can't be.
That's what I said, Paimon!
Let's go Destray?
That's what
Sorry,
I said, Paimon! It can't be!
It must be some sort of
gotta be coincidence.
coincidence?
No. It seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destray house.
I'm sorry, miss.
No, no, no,
We've
no,
gotta
no,
go
no.
check on
No,
something
no,
right
no,
now.
no, 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 no. Bad end.
Oh, I see. Well,
No!
you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Oh my god. 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 Hey. Did she die? No. Mm-mm. No. We gotta go check. Maybe. Maybe not. I do not have a good feeling about this at all.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed
There's
rest.
someone there.
Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who's the patient? A man walks out with a confused look in his
This
eyes.
is the residence of Zuria Destry, and I am Zepla Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by
No!
your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
What?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's...
No!
Well, the young master's no longer with us.
Oh my god!
And now the Madame has come down with the same illness.
Oh my god!
Are you her friends by any chance?
What the fuck?
Oh. So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
Oh my god, this is so rough.
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like
She was
had a
so-
handle
she was
on
singing,
everything.
and she seemed
Her
so-
smile was so lovely, and
Yes.
she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Oh my god. Are you telling me?
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
I don't know.
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I mean, how could you move on after that? How could you move on after this happened to your child?
I see. So
Oh my God.
after her son left,
Oh my god.
she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
This is the saddest story I've ever heard in my life.
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night.
Yeah, she said a guided fantasy.
She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
Oh my god.
But then what should we do?
What can
How
we
can we
do?
help her? There has to be something we can do.
No, we can only cry.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first.
I can't calm down. I'm freaking
What
out.
should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
The picture book.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before?
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure, and I think we should still finish it.
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
Before
my God.
today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself.
Oh my god, this is so fucking sad. I can't handle
And if
it.
we could complete it,
Oh
we
my
should be able to
God.
give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We have to try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Ah. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, so we need to finish this story for sure. We gotta do this for her kid and for her. It is an extremely beautifully written story, but it is also really, really sad. But it kind of takes you, I think that what's really special about it is how it takes you along on this journey yourself of like where you couldn't differentiate between the fantasy and reality for like half of this quest. And then when the reality hits, it's like pretty devastating. And you realize why this, like you can realize why finishing this, the journey, the fantasy adventure is so important. Oh my god, what's Mo? I'll just bring the A team. Can't believe that her little boy did that because he was so lonely.
We're here again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
I know.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
And whenever she started talking to the little toy penguin, like it was her son, she's like, "Oh yeah, my son." Like she started like doing that, and I couldn't. I thought that maybe there's a camera in there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles.
Yes,
We have
Mama.
to keep smiling as we finish this adventure.
Okay.
And then she'll be able to recover, right, everyone?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
But can I recover? What about me?
Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come
Ah!
the monsters that stole the crown. They're... the deep sea cyclops. Let's beat them up.
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Felsi looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Emotional damage impact, yes! That is what this game is!
Right here.
What the fuck?
A sight to behold.
Like, I did not expect that shit today.
Hey! Frost is coming! Get in gear!
I did not expect to get hurt so bad.
We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness. I see everything. Yeah. Ha! The Temple of Wisdom.
Hey! Get in gear! Dead reckoning! Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Some quality time with Nicolette to heal the pain. Okay, God, man, this fucked me up today. I did not expect.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait,
Oh my
look.
God.
They've already returned.
She's already lost it.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
And she's clinging to this fantasy because it's all she's got right now.
Paimon,
Oh my
everyone,
God.
have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon,
Oh my
very
God.
soon, you will never be lonely again.
Oh my God.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Felsi and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Felsi and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
It is really beautiful.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zarya.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Oh my god, like I'm ugly crying at this point. It's so bad. It's so hard to watch.
I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you.
Oh my god.
Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again.
It's a beautiful story, though. But it's really heartbreaking.
Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zarya talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Fremine walks up to you, pulls out the diving helmet for placing it on your head. It's not working. It just says, "I love you, Mom."
Maman loves you too.
Oh my god.
But I love you more, Maman.
Wait, what?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again? Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you. Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace. My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Oh my god.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hi,
You're here.
Zepla. Don't cry.
Fremine, why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zarya? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well.
Because she got the closure she needed with her little boy.
She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness.
I am not okay at all.
Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
It's good that we were able to help.
Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
It's like, even though it's a fantasy, it just shows how important it is, and I'm glad we could help.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy.
Okay.
She still has the original.
That's good.
It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful.
Bro, that's what I just
I was
said!
a little worried about how everything would turn out.
That's what I just fucking said!
Fantasy is just fantasy.
So literally... Paimon! You can't keep getting away with this.
Paimon,
I
do you
literally
know what
just
the
fucking
Madame
said that. Like, how is this
said-
possible?
That at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head,
This is crazy.
she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Now we know why Fontaine is the Hydro Nation, because it is just filled with everyone's tears.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
Yes. So it's okay to be immersed in the fantasy world because it actually makes you stronger, and it can heal you from the sadness and make you sad also, but then heal you from that same sadness that it caused. Yeah. Baby, fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle.
Oh my god.
I hope that everyone who's found
There's a
themselves in a
beautiful
dark
rainbow
place
from the-
would be able to
That's
see
what he
something
said
beautiful
before.
and experience a miracle for themselves.
I had something like that happen when I was really depressed. I went on a boat ride and I saw the whales. Lots of whales all around the boat. And in that moment, it was so beautiful. And it made me realize, like, remember how beautiful life can be. It was my people, the song of my people, the whales. Oh my god, what the fuck? Listen. Listen, they did not have to go so fucking hard on this event. They did not need to do that. Did they? No. That was above and beyond what would even be remotely expected of an event in a free-to-play mobile game. Why the fuck are they going so hard on this shit? They did. I feel completely justified in giving them all of my money. I do not feel bad about that at all.
I see the value in my
At
own
all,
work,
dude.
but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Holy shit.
I believe I will continue to take pride in.
I literally do not even feel bad for 1 penny that I've spent on this fucking game. This is the kind of quality that they are going to be delivering. This was like, I literally felt my heart break in my chest. Like, I felt real, actual physical pain in my own body. And I'm ugly crying. I can barely breathe here doing this fucking quest. It's filled with, like, the most poetic, beautiful imagery about the Rainbow Bridge and the connection a mother has to her son, and about the power of fantasy and dreams. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? I did not expect.
Fulfilling my duties.
This is a better story than most, like, this one event had a better story than most, like, full-on expansions for games. Full-on RPG games in their entirety. Like, single-player games. This is just next level. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. The screen of the event changed now that you finished the quest. Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I've got to farm out all these primas. How much time do we have? Okay, we have like 10 minutes before I need to go to the hide and seek event. But I want a Gamba. I got a picture book with the pictures. Oh, in my inventory? I loved it. The main screen. Go back. Oh my god, I missed it. I can't find it. The main event screen. It should. Wow. Yeah. On the bridge. You try to look for the first screen. Go back in the selector. Oh, here! Right! Oh, I was so focused on these. Yeah, I didn't see this. Where she's reading little stories. Oh my god. What a fantastic fucking event. Can anyone do this? Do you need to have got to Fontaine to do this event? Because I need to now tell everyone I know to do it. So, like, what do they need to do first to get access to this event? 10 out of 10. There's only one way I can feel better. And that's by simping for a husband. Let's go. Let's just go. Quick Hayato. This is the only way I'm gonna feel better. Is with a sexy new anime husbando that I can bring to my Hydro Island. Okay, listen. Ayato to heal the pain. That is not Ayato. Fuck. Fuck. Mono-hydro team. Yes, this quest taught me Ayato is actually real. My anime husbandos are real. Lane the Spicy Bun, thanks for the 6-month resub. Nagas Pog, thank you for the 17-month resub. Tonic T Plays, thank you for the raid. Ultra Gay Dylan, thank you for the 7-month resub. Monetus Zero, thanks for the 28 months. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, just really quickly pull here a little bit. You know, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit. I mean, it's Ayato. Is this the final husbando for your collection? I mean, yes? Would you believe me if I said yes? Look, if this doesn't work today, if this doesn't work, I will go and, we'll do a boba ritual next week. Oh god. Xiangling. Okay. I hope I don't have to show boba on stream, but if that's what I gotta do to get Ayato, then that's what we're gonna do next week. No, not Booba. What the fuck is wrong with you, Rimini? Boba. He likes boba tea. Bennett. No, we don't want Bennett. We do not need Bennett. Fuck. Okay, I can only do one more 10 pool today. Oh, I can do Star Glitter. Yeah, good point. Yeah. True. We already did that one. Yes. It's not yellow. That's not gold. Fuck! Fuck. That ain't it. What's the pity at? You think I'll get him if I pull one more time? If I have 1,600 primos, then you think I could... It's unluck. We're close. We can do single pulls. The single pull. That's not it. That ain't it. That ain't it. We have 20 days. Yeah, I've got time. I have a little time. I might just have to do Boba Ritual next week. If he doesn't come home right now. And I need to do his event too. I haven't done his event. I could do that at the same time. Fuck. That ain't it. Yeah, I want to do his quest also. This means I have to show Boba on stream. I hoped it wouldn't come to that. I got one more. Fuck. Yeah, because he likes boba tea. Yeah, so I'll just get some boba teas. Yep. You only need like 18 pulls or more. You get 5 free pulls 1st of December. What? Nice. Okay, well, we'll wait till next week. What's wrong with showing Boba on stream? Nothing. And it will probably attract Ayato. Anyway, thanks for... We'll do it probably Monday. I just cannot tell you how much I love this event. This was a masterpiece of storytelling. I really do mean this. I cannot believe, and it was short too. It was like, what, an hour? 2 hours, maybe? For this whole thing that destroyed me emotionally, devastated me in a way that I haven't been devastated since like This is the kind of devastation I would expect from a Final Fantasy XIV expansion base game story. Like Endwalker or fucking Shadowbringers. Like 5.3 Shadowbringers. This is the level of pain that I'm at because of this event that took maybe 2 hours to do or less. It's just insane. Like the quality of writing is like I would have never imagined for a game like this. They did not need to go this hard. I'm honestly shocked. Because I shouldn't be shocked though, because Fontaine was really fucking good. Sumeru was really fucking good. Furina Quest was really fucking good. Dia was another really, really fucking good quest. There's so many. There's just so many. They keep doing it. They just keep doing it. So anyway, we are doing at least 1 day a week of Genshin every week. Maybe more, maybe 1 to 2, depending on what else is going on in the week. Man, Genshin doesn't stray from real issues. I think that's a really good point. This was some real shit, and that is why it hurt so much, was because it was a lot. I think, look, I know we were memeing on it a little bit at the start of the event, but I think it's something a lot of gamers can relate to. Like, just the desire to find a refuge in a game, in a fantasy world, and how helpful that can be when life is in the shitter, basically. So, I guess it was something that really spoke to me on a spiritual level. Fuck. He said it's a real sickness. Oh, is it? I'm not surprised, but I think it was something that a lot of us can relate to in some way. God, it was beautiful, and I could just sit here and talk about it till the cows come home. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna switch over to WoW hide and seek stuff for my guild event, and we'll pick up with Genshin next week, probably Monday, and we'll pull for Ayato. I'll gamba on Monday for that. Yeah, I need to touch up my eye makeup because I have literally cried off all my makeup in the course of this event. Okay, let's swap over here. Damn. I'm gonna show up to this thing like, hey guys, yeah, I'm ready for hide and seek. Yeah, I'm ready to play hide and seek. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine right now. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm ready to party. Yeah, I didn't even know that Ayato banner was out, or I would have probably prepared a boba ritual for today, but I need to pay a better attention to this kind of stuff. Let me change this game. We'll load up BattleNet. How are we doing on ads? Do we need to run any? Now would probably be a good time to do it. And I should join the Discord call for this too. Okay. Well, hardcore. Only thanks. 27 rogue is what I'm playing. Hide and seek guild event. Okay. Well, classic. 20-year-old game. I'm still playing after all these years. Where do we meet for hide and seek? That's also a thing I need to figure out. The ad doesn't start for another 13 minutes, so we're still good. Can you see my character? Yeah. Okay, what about now? Why is it zoomed in so much? It seems like way too zoomed in. Oh, I know why. It's because normally I do this in ultra wide. Okay. Let me try it again. Okay, I'll put it in ultra wide. And that should fix the zoom if it doesn't disconnect the stream. I'd love to watch some days watch summaries of past events. Oh yeah, like videos where they summarize events that I've missed. I think that would be a really nice idea to do one day. I've had a lot of people suggest that I do that. Because there's so many that I missed, and there's a lot of context for different characters that are mentioned that I don't know about. For example, like in the Fontaine story, they mentioned the Mage Inn, and I don't know who the hell that is. Like, I don't know who this coven is. I don't know about any of that, which is a shame because I'm obsessed with a story that is in Genshin. How could you not? How can you not care about a story in Genshin? It's so fucking good. Okay, music. What we got for music? Okay. I should just play Genshin music, seriously. I should just play fucking Genshin music. How do I get, if you're coming for this hide and seek scavenger hunt, where do I go for the scavenger hunt? Wait, is it not today? Wait, what day is it? Okay, no, it is supposed to be today. Wednesday. It's 3 p.m. CST, which should be now, right? It's 1 p.m. PST. That's the same. Oh, Genshin is lax. Oh yeah, what about the copyright? Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. It's not tomorrow. It's just the guild message of the day wasn't updated. The guild message of the day is like hide and seek tomorrow, and I'm like, what? Um. Well, I've asked where do I go, but I didn't get an invite yet. So it's time. It gives FKP too. Maybe there's not more room? No, no singing. Singing is banned. What the hell? Yeah, I asked for an invite, but I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I'll ask again. I can just level, I guess. I can do stockades. I'm like... Wait. Zep, want a good video game soundtrack you can listen to? Try Loop Hero. Okay. Yeah, I'm always looking for like stuff I can play that I won't get in trouble for. Loop Hero soundtrack. Okay. Now I want to hear Genshin. You know what I love? Genshin underwater music. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good, the underwater. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I've asked for an invite. But it looks like I'm not getting one. And honestly, like I asked, invite or should I just level, LMAO? And nobody's responding to me. So, yeah, I don't know what I should do. I could just, because here's, like, I kind of need to finish a video today also. Yeah, like I actually planned out my whole day so that at the time I would be here for a hide and seek. But nobody's talking to me, so... Did anyone whisper me? No. Well... maybe take a break. Yeah. I mean, I could join the Discord call, I guess. I did type in guild chat for invite twice. Yeah. I asked twice already. So... I don't want to be annoying and like keep spamming if they're out of space. Is Todd in there? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to be like desperate if they're not going to invite me after I ask twice. Is there a cap? I don't know. All I've heard about it is that the hide and seek was at 3 p.m. CST and the scavenger hunt was at 5 p.m. CST. And if you win, you get 20 FKP and 1,000 gold, which I definitely need gold. But who doesn't? In Classic. I don't know. Do you think I'm high enough level to do stockades? I'm level 27. And I really loved doing dead mines yesterday, so I would love to do more dungeons, but it's a little bit spooky, which is what makes it fun, but I don't want to put myself into a situation where I will probably die because of my level. Like, do you think I should wait till 28 to go into stockades, or do you think maybe I could do Shadowfang Keep at this level? Yeah, I can ask maybe one more time. Hey Zep, quick, if wanting to try WoW coming from 14, what job class would you say are most similar, if any, and easiest to adapt? Well, are you talking about retail? Are you talking about retail? Because really, I think that any job in WoW is going to be fairly simple to pick up coming from 14, because the rotations are more simpler than FF14 rotations. It's not like FF14 where you need to memorize like an opener and the whole rotation. You don't really have to do that as much. But in my experience, I think that the class that is most like FF14 style of rotation is Arcane Mage in retail. Because it's like, there's a burn phase, like every minute or every 2 minutes or something, and between that, you're cooling down. And that is the most similar, like where all of your DPS and everything has to revolve around that burn phase. Oh, but by the way, tomorrow is Season of Discovery. It's the Season of Discovery stuff. Let me do a poll, actually. It's the new content for WoW Classic. Season of Discovery is tomorrow. And I haven't quite decided if I'm going to be doing it on EU or NA yet. But maybe I should do a poll and ask y'all which server you think we should do. We'll just see who's here right now. I might not go by this, but for Season of Discovery, which EU server or NA server? I will probably end up playing on both. But I guess, where should we start? This is for tomorrow, Thursday, Season of Discovery. Yeah. Actually, wait. What am I doing on Friday? Okay, so I put the poll up for, you can vote on it. Which server do you think we should start on for Season of Discovery? Because I'd like to play with y'all, of course, if I can. But I don't really know which way to go. It's capped at level 25, which you should be able to get to in like a couple of days. So it's okay. I think it would be okay to manage a character on both NA and U for Season of Discovery. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Really quick. I plan to play Druid in Season of Discovery. I think that's going to be really fun. I think I want to do Restokin Druid. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if this is gonna happen. Like, I asked in Discord also. But I'm not hearing anything. So I don't really know what to do. So I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Because Genshin music is actually so nice. I mean, I still really need to finish working on a video today. I'm not done editing it. And so if I just don't do the event, I will work on my video instead and I'll finish it out. And then tomorrow I'll see y'all for Season of Discovery. We can do that together. So yeah, it looks like this might not pan out because I'm just not hearing back from anyone. And I've got other work today to do. So I might just say fuck it. I might just say fuck it, for real. Because I can't be waiting around when I need to work on my video. But, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Sorry I couldn't do more WoW, but my plan for today is kind of messed up. So maybe I'll be on later, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. It was such an amazing story today. I had a fantastic time. Yeah, it was just like way, way more intense than I could have possibly expected. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I'm having a great time with WoW. It's been some of the most fun gaming I've had. Like, it's been fantastic. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.